Have you ever looked at something that is viral and then wondered, how does this thing became viral? Hi, I'm Tsamarah Hafizhah, undergraduate mathematics students in Bandung Institut of Teknologi. And through this video, I'd like to tell you something that I've been working on as my thesis with my supervisor, Dr. Dewi Handayani. It is about analysis of hit phenomenon by the factor of advertisement, word of mouth, and decline of audiences. Now, you may be asking, how can math answer this? Well, let's start with simple things. Humans are social beings. They like to interact with each other. When social media was invented, it became an easy way to communicate. That's why social media is popular. With the popularization of social network systems, interaction between accounts can be stored as digital data. Now, this is where it gets fascinating because with data, you can find what does everyone talk about this day, what kind of news that a lot of people is interested to, and what's the trend going on in our society. Now, all those, like the situation where something particular gets talked about by a lot of people in the society, is called the hit phenomenon. Now, is it important to be the hits? To be talked about by a lot of people? Well, for some people, it is important. For example, an entertainer, like actor, singer, or maybe a businessman that sells something to the people, or even the politician. The more they're getting talked about, the more popular they are, and the more benefit they get. So there are reasons for something or someone to be the hits. In my thesis, we will talk about these three factors. First one is advertisement. This is done by the people who wants to be the hits. Second one is word of mouth. It's when people who knows about the hits is having a conversation to people who didn't know about the hits, and now they both know. Third one is decline of audiences, when the hits is not so interesting anymore. People do get bored, aren't they? Notice that out of the three factors, we still didn't know which factor hold a big impact to the phenomenon. And what I'm going to do in this thesis is that I'm going to construct a mathematical model of hit phenomenon, then perform a numerical simulation to the model, and then analyze the impact of each factors to the phenomenon. And how will I do that? Of course, with the tools I learned in math. First, assume there's three types of people. People who still don't know about the hits, people who keep up with the hits, and people who are completely bored of the hits. By making the diagram of model, we can construct a system of differential equations that's going to be our hit phenomenon models. And then we analyze the equilibrium points, a condition when there are no more changes that is happening in the model. Then check the existence of equilibrium points, and then calculate the point's stability by the Jacobian and Routh-Hurwitz method, or eigenvalue characteristics. Last, I'm going to perform a numerical simulation to the model using data from Google Trends. Software that will be used for the simulation is Namaku. As you can see, math can deal with the phenomenon that is going on in reality. After all, who says math is not applicable? That's all my thesis is about. Thank you for watching.